Hi guys, this is Kenji for the Kenji Diaries, and today we're doing a video 1 year plus on as to how the Sunbeam compact barista machine is holding up. So just switched it on, working just fine as when I got it. And what we'll do is we'll just do a dry sort of the heat run first. So what I mean by that, is just have the water filter put on and then just have hot water run through it. So just do that initially. I think I must have read somewhere where it's good to have the portafilter heated before making your coffee as well, and it's just sort of something that's just stuck with me. So there we go, let's heat it up. And we can just give that a dry as well, dry that up. And because I make coffee quite regularly and I have the scale and the instructions, you can find them online by just looking up the model of the machine and just looking in the manual. It's actually quite easy to do when I compare the descaling process in this machine versus say the DeLonghi. It's much easier. So, and I can actually do a video about that too, and you'll actually see, oh, that's actually much more easier compared to the convoluted process that the DeLonghi machine put me through all those times. Okay, so we've now dried this, and we just use this good old scoop that came with the machine. So what I'm using here is not actually Illy, although I did buy it initially. This has actually got the Aldi coffee, the Honduras blend. Surprisingly, Aldi's coffee is actually quite good. They're award-winning as well. So in a cost of living crisis, you can actually do alright just by going to Aldi as well. So their coffees are actually quite good. So don't feel off-put by getting good old Aldi brands. They're actually quite good. So now, put that in there. Because it's night time, I'm just going to do a single shot. So there we go. It's running through quite nicely. I guess one of the criticisms I've got with over a year into having this machine, and maybe I can probably raise it with good guys when I take it over there, is although I've got the dial on this side, so this is the dial to steam, all the way up to off, you will see water starting to drip down from the actual steamer wand itself, which is a bit concerning. So, and maybe that's normal, I'm probably overlooking it, but like I'm just giving you guys the comparison as to what's different from when I first bought this to how it's functioning now over a year and a bit onwards. So let's pull the shot, it looks good, and just to show you guys what I can see, and I don't know if my Motorola is picking it up, I've got a budget phone over here, not using my Google one by the way. So there's a good level of crema, it's pulled the shot quite nicely, and I've been told that you just give it a bit of a stir. And we just feel, yeah, so because I haven't had this machine on for long, the heating tray at the top is not quite heated, but I'm sure if you've had this on for a bit longer than I did for the purpose of this video, we'll actually do a job of being a heat tray. But I guess maybe that's probably another criticism to sort of draw here, like an honest review, I guess. So it's not actually hot as it could be. Okay, so now that we've pulled that shot, now we can actually do the milk part. So I'll actually spin the camera around this way, so I'll just put on a brief pause. Mind you, I don't think I've ever had the angle like this, or if I did, I just can't remember. So here we go, there's a steamer button up here. I'll just show you guys quickly. So you got your steamer button up there, the 2 shots, 1 shot, power. Alright, so in case anybody was sort of like wondering, like, oh my god, what does it look like? So I press the steamer button, and then we move this part, so you guys can get a better view. Move the steam part down, and there we go. So a good offhand method that I use is to have, at least a finger at the bottom, and once that's too hot for the touch, for me that's when the heating of the milk for me is done. Of course, you'll have baristas they do their own thing, but they're like, no, that's not right. Some people use a temperature gauge as well. I mean, look, I'm having coffee at home and it's fine for me and my purposes. And also you don't want that milk to be screaming, so you just ever so lightly just bring that milk jug down. So it kind of matches the increased level. There we go. Now it's becoming hot to the touch. Alright. I think I might have lucked out in this round where I've actually got the milk actually nice paint-like consistency. More often than not, I actually do get it sort of that more foamy sort of thing, but this is actually quite good. So I'll be keen to see how the latte art turns out for this one. Put it on brief pause just so I can clean the spout. Alright, you guys back, and it would have been too hot to the touch, that spout, so definitely do use like a wet rag for that. So now we're going to just do some basic at home coffee art. Mind you, again, like I'm not a barista, it's like whatever I can do is literally just self-taught. I just do like this basic art here, but again, you just do like a couple of swirls over and then you get it done. I can just probably put a little bit more at the bottom. There we go. And I can just show you guys the results of that. There you go. It's just some basic latte art for tonight. Sometimes I luck out and I do a really good job, but yeah, there you have it. So a year on, what do I feel about this machine? It's still quite good, value for money. Pulls out a good coffee for me, 7, 8 out of 10, at times 9, 10 out of 10, but generally I hit that 7, 8 mark. I did notice the water starting to come out of the spout over here, like the steamer, when I'm pulling a shot over here, so that's a bit of a concern. But other than that, it's pretty good, and I'm looking at the price when I bought it, $174. There were Black Friday sales on, and it went for about $160-ish as well, so you can find good deals on this thing. But I love this machine for the fact that it's actually quite portable. It doesn't take up much space on the bench as well, even though I've got plenty of bench space here compared to when I originally did this video. Like, I can understand people would have kitchens where it's a bit more limited. This is definitely the machine that would be good for that. And you're probably wondering, oh, do I need to get a machine that's got a grinder? Yeah, if you know, it obviously does taste better, but to me personally, it's a bit marginal. I mean, I do enjoy my coffees when I go out to cafes. It's all well and good, but I just get like 200, 250 grams of, you know, ground coffee, and I end up going through that fairly quickly anyway, so that doesn't go stale, because again, I drink like 2, 3, 4 coffees a day quite easily. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. A big thank you to all the fans that actually pushed up the original Sunbeam video that I did. That's almost on 10,000 views. All of you guys, incredible. Thank you for bringing it up to that point. It's definitely a compliment that a video like that has achieved that type of viewing for me. So thank you, and hope you found this somewhat helpful. Bye now.